What's going on, boys and girls? It is Saturday, which means it's fish day. You know, you got to have some fish at least once a week, guys. It's good for your health. We're going to do some orange roughy today, and we're going to fix it with some English peas and some rice. I'm going to try to keep this short. Y'all follow the recipe, and if you like it, just let me know. All right, this is a simple recipe, guys. We're just going to start off with some orange roughy here. Orange roughy is a very fragile fish. You know, now it's probably better to fry, but we're going to be baking ours in the oven. We're just going to use a little bit of cooking spray on it. We're going to use some blackened seasoning salt and a little bit of parsley on it as well, too. And then with our English peas, we're actually going to follow the recipe on the back of these peas. Peril makes a really good English pea, and they always put a good recipe on the back of it. So if you use that recipe, guys, if you can get those Peril family farm peas where you guys live, I suggest that you do it because the recipe is always good. But basically with this, you're going to use some olive oil, some lemon juice, some sage, some shallot, and you're going to, season it to taste. So let's put it together. Oh, and this is just some rice that we had left over. We're gonna put that with the peas. All right, like I said, it's real simple. We're just gonna start off with using a little bit of cooking spray on both pieces of fish. We're gonna take some of our seasoning here and just kind of put it on both sides here. Do the same thing with the parsley as well. Now this is the skin side, guys. Now you want to cook the skin side up, and that way it won't draw up on you. With this recipe, it probably wouldn't do it anyway. All right, we're gonna spray our pan here, and again, this is the meat side right here. So we want the skin side to be up. So there's the skin side there. Again, it doesn't really matter when you're doing it this way right here. And then we're gonna cover this up. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. We're going to cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Doesn't take long for this to cook. All right. Wrap that baby up with foil. Stick it in the oven. Now with the English peas, you can either microwave these things, or I want to cook mine in some chicken broth here. Just cook them to your desired consistency, to whatever level you like for yours to be cooked at. Then we're going to go ahead and chop up our shallot. All right, so we chopped up our shallot. That's about, well, it calls for 2 tablespoons. That's probably about 3 tablespoons of shallots right there. It's kind of coarsely chopped. While all this is cooking, we're going to put about a tablespoonful of olive oil, and you're just going to use that to season your shallots, guys. That's almost gone. I just bought some yesterday, so we're good. All righty, we're going to saute this for about a minute or so, just until they're nice and glistening. We'll come back when we get to that point. All right, now guys, you want to pour the water off, or the liquid off of your peas. I'm going to add that to your mixture here. Then we're going to add our sage. Now it would be better if you had fresh sage. So we got 1.5 teaspoons of fresh sage, and we got 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice. I'm going to add that in there. Oh, not fresh. I said fresh sage. This is rubbed sage. It's not fresh. Fresh is always better. Just going to kind of saute that for about a minute or so. And you can actually serve this hot or cold, guys, and it'll taste good. Add you some seasoning to it. We want to put a little bit of spices in it. We're going to use a little combination of Himalayan salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and white pepper. It kind of settles, so you have to shake it up a little bit. All right. I'll let that cook for a little while. And then the fish ought to be done here shortly. All righty, I did about 18 minutes, guys. Open this up. Should be done. Oh yeah, that is nice and done right there. Usually when you can start smelling it, you kind of know it's done. So we'll put this thing together. All right, just to show you that it's kind of a fragile fish, this one kind of fell apart when I was taking it off here. So we're going to try this one here, see if we can do it without, that one didn't break. So There we go. So we put down a bed of rice there. And we're going to just take our peas and go directly on top of it. It's going to taste good, guys. Peas and rice, they just kind of fit together anyway. Again, it's not supposed to be real juicy or watery, so don't expect that. We'll just make it look even here. We'll come right back. Alrighty, and there you have it. We've got some orange roughy with some peas and rice. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll catch you on the next one. I know this is going to be delicious. You got to try it, guys. Orange roughy is a great cut of fish. Peace.